How do these things attract so much attention and so much denial at the same time?
Thank you very much, my very good friend. Indeed, I'm opportune, very much privileged to be on the forum today. And I must also thank you again, the Channel Television, for your networking in Africa and Nigeria precisely. I can really tell you that in my home state, that's Abia State, they know that the news coming from channels is authentic, is well researched, and whatever information you give to them, they appreciate so much.
You have to wait for Face Up the next episode, but
thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, straight to the business of the morning, you were talking about corruption. Now, corruption has been in our society, Nigeria, for a while now. We can go back as far back as the First Republic, when we were always hearing nepotism. You hear the story of nepotism, or the dictionary meaning of nepotism, and tribalism, and then it kept migrating down to what we have now. I want to believe that the office of EFCC, as established, is meant to be a specialized body. Specialized body in the sense that the government is interested in curbing fraud and its associated parts to the barest minimum. And I want to believe that the federal government is actually up to it. But Nigeria is a large society. And I want to believe that gradually we are hitting there.
So far, when you say Nigeria is a large society, are you saying that, the Commission is overwhelmed already by, the litany of, should I say, petitions before it?
Well, we cannot say the Commission is overwhelmed in one hand. We can also say as well that the Commission needs further help. What we mean by that is we are talking about Nigeria as a country. When you list most corrupt nations in the world, Nigeria comes very handy on the bar. And if EFCC, the Commission, is to do its work properly, of course, there has to be help. There has to be help from everybody, not just the government, but corporate bodies, individuals.
For instance, like the judiciary, which is your constituency, how can the judiciary help the EFCC? Recall once the Commission's chairman did say she needed a specialized court to try offenders. Do you think that is just one way the judiciary can help out?
Yes, I actually buy that idea. I buy that idea of having a specialized course for EFCC. What I mean by that is that, just like you said earlier, and I did give an answer to it as well, that we all need to help EFCC as a commission. Now, to start with, of course, we have the industrial court. The industrial court takes care of all industrial matters. And, of course, we know that industrial matters are very large in Nigeria. That is why there is an industrial court. Now, even in the state court, we also have family court. The family courts take care. Of matters relating to family issues, divorce, this, that. So I will also think that it is proper, even at this point, when we are all talking about, indeed, when the federal government is talking about bringing corruption to its lowest point, that there is need for us to have a genuine court that is gifted, that has that responsibility, to take care of issues relating to corruption in the country.
Okay, but then can the EFCC alone, because they seem to have the bulk of the task laid on them, can the EFCC alone curb or end corruption?
Well, you see, at every point in time, there must be a particular body that you will say this body is responsible for so and so. Now in Nigeria, we look at our president. He is the head of Nigeria. When something goes wrong, we point at the president's side, or at the presidency. If something also goes good, we also point at the presidency. Now, in the question of EFCC, I believe very strongly that all of us, it's just like the information you give to the police, every individual. When a crime is committed around you, you call the police, you inform the police, not minding whether you are involved or not. You call the police. Similarly, the EFCC is also to be helped in that manner. There are a lot of us that, a lot of Nigerians that have information, genuine information, very touching information that can go a long way in helping EFCC to prosecute a particular matter.
Is the judiciary helping the EFCC in prosecuting it?
Well, you have, of course, yes. A couple of months ago, you have heard of convictions, very great convictions, and if that is